Hey there, friends and family. It's Chris again with God Be Outdoors. We are going to go out today and do a little light reconnaissance mission to find out whether or not my ladder stand is still in the same spot. If you'll recall, last season I had a camera that was hanging up there that somebody stole, and it was right next to my ladder stand. So we're going to go see if it's still there and if everything's good with it, and hang a new camera there. This time I'm going to put a lock on it. And then we're also going to head out to Wellington and exchange my 3G camera for a new 4G camera that we had to purchase. 3G has been taken off, so it rendered the camera useless unless you're going to march out there and pull the cards like the old days. But other than that, we're going to do a little light scouting, see what it looks like out there. And this year, both areas now have cornfields and CRP fields. So hopefully, everything that we've been setting up for the last couple of years on this public land will be in a much better position for us. I'll catch you guys up when we get out there, and thanks for going along with the ride. See you later. All right, so you can see we're out here this year. Instead of corn, they planted beans, which I like that too. My other spot on the other side has got corn in it, but I am already just running across a ton of tracks out here. I mean, look at the size of this track right here. That's like the size of my fist. I'm liking that already. That is some mature deer movement. I would not doubt it if while I walk out here in this corner, there's a trail that follows that tree line there going across, that you guys remember sitting at last year. And that trail goes from one field to the next through the woods, and it's only about 20 yards to 30 yards long. Talk about a perfect pinch point between two ag fields of crops. And like I said, guys, this is all public out here. And we got berries right here, honeysuckle, oak. I'll tell you, this area is a good area if you can get out here before everybody else does. Just figured I'd show you guys what we're looking at. The tractors have tore everything up really good, but that's alright. That is okay. They keep planting food. I keep planning to hunt over the food. That's as good as you can get on public land. Look at the size of that plant. Look how deep. I can stick in there for a good 1.5 inches deep. And that's fresh. It still had water in it. Oh. I'm just tickled pink right now. If I get lucky and my stand's still out here and nobody took it down, I'll be happy. It's got a lock on it, but you know what they say, locks are for honest thieves. So hopefully this is going to be a good day. We'll get everything set back up, and we'll get out here and start watching. Get everything ready for the season in a couple of months. Alright, I'll see you guys shortly. Well guys, looks like the stand is still here. And this is that lane I was telling you about. Get you some more footage here. Starts in that field that comes on through here and literally goes straight through. This is literally about a 30-yard lane. Nice pinch point. You got beans on that side. This is usually a CRP field over here. But let's see if they've done any planting this year. Oh, it's been tilled, so they're going to plant something. Looks like it might be more beans up there. That down tree that you guys see right up there. There's a down tree. That's the one I sat at hunting during the snow And it was great because I had this whole backside here. Now, back in here, through there is some bedding area. But I don't like hunting in the beds because it's too wide open in there. It's almost like an amphitheater with a bunch of rub marks. But you can see these trails coming through here. And they go through here and you get all these berries they browse on. But you also got all those beans and fresh. I mean, this is great. The only problem is it is public land, so you're going to have competition. And by the way, guys, the stand is still standing. So everything still looks pretty and clean. No rust on anything, no discoloration. I shook it and everything's as tight as can be. Not gonna lie, this year I'm thinking about taking this bottom rung out right here and dropping it down, which will drop it down about 3 feet, because I'd rather be right there in the nook of this tree. Gives me more background and a little bit more hiding spots. Oh, now to put the camera up, I'm considering putting it right back where it was up here on this tree. It's literally still cleared out from where I put it up last year. This is the tree that somebody stole it off of. I might look around to see if there's another area that I could hide it and just cut an open window. It was such a good spot though. Yeah, might just kind of take a look around, because I'm going to be up there facing this way, and I'm kind of looking to see what's coming out of this area here going. So I want it to walk that way or that way, because then when I'm hunting this spot, I'm hunting from the stand behind me, or way over there in that corner there's a spot that tucks over, perfect for sitting on the ground. And then of course, like we saw just a while ago, you go through here and go up in the next field, and there's a great spot to sit there too. So I really need to be seeing out here in front of this spot. I think we might see a prime candidate right through there. All right, well, I'm gonna look around to find me a spot, and I'll catch you guys up here in a little bit. Whew, it's a nice day out though. Well guys, we got the new camera set up. Once again, everything was good with the ladder stand. It is just a gorgeous day. I don't know if you guys can see the camera. Let me flip this around here and I'll show you. There's the camera, and if you look back behind there, you can see the stand. The camera is facing directly into this field. Great point of view. Anything coming out of that bush will be caught. Anything coming down this road that I'm standing on is caught. Coming out of that corner is going to be caught. It's going to be great. So I'm going to head back up to the car and get ready to go. And we'll see you guys up here in just a little bit. And on to the next stop. Alright guys, we are back over here at Wellington Wildlife, part 2 of our trail cam settings. We have one up here already. We're going to go out there and replace it. There was a 3G set up here, but the 3Gs are offline, so now we're going to replace it with a new 4G. But I wanted to show you guys also, this year, instead of just CRP fields or barren fields, they have stacked us full of corn. And me personally, I am super happy with that idea. I cannot wait because, well, natural food source. and they put it right in front of where I normally keep my blind. My blind is usually straight down there, about 20 yards into the woods. So that's where we're going to hike out there today and go set up the new camera, and then we'll be set up for our both of our hunting properties that we use over here, the public land. But anyways, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll see you back out there in the woods. Thanks. All right, guys, we've reached in here where I set up the late last season, but I noticed that we had a lot more sign than where I set up the first part of the season. So this time we're going to swap up, and I'm literally standing in a spot. I guess it used to be some type of old house or a very old style, maybe some sort of building. I don't know what this used to be here, but I can show you around here. This is all concrete wall, almost like ruins. But I actually sat right here with my back against in this corner and was able to hunt right here. And where that corn is through that opening is about 25 yards. And if you look behind us, we've got a lot of timber. There's another, it's hard to see, but there's a creek right in here. And it kind of runs back that way. But look at this open land. There's a ridge right there, and then a lowland area. And I'm seeing one rub over there. I've already seen several tracks and a lot of deer droppings in here. Not to mention just a ton of food options. I'll show you here. We got, not only do we have the corn that's right out here in this field, but also right on the edge of the field is raspberry and blackberry bushes. And then you already have walnuts dropping. And you've got several trails coming through here. I mean, this is just a big, perfect trail going through on each side. I love it when the state takes these old mining facilities and turns them into natural habitat and public hunting lands. But yeah, so we're going to actually set the camera here. This is last year's camera. It's a 3G, so it's not sending pics anymore. So we're going to replace it with a 4G. But right back there, I'm going to go ahead and clear out some of that. That is where I plan to put the blind. I got a, if you guys remember last year, we got one of those new rhino blinds. It's 360 degrees, and it's completely see-through from the inside. We're going to put it right there, literally right inside this spot here, and that'll be perfect. I'll be able to see all around, and it's not too far off the path. So yeah, I'm liking this spot better and better. I got a little more action last year. I don't think I was able to hunt as much just due to weather and work, but by golly, this year there's no excuse. I'll be right on the edge of a major food area. The only problem I am going to have will be other hunters. So we're going to go explore a little bit and take a look around and see if there's anything of note to consider before setting everything up. But I'll catch you guys here in just a little bit. Later. Well guys, I got the camera hung up. We did some trimming, so now we have a really clear view. I'm happy with this spot. Last year I had deer that were coming in right in here, and they were walking, and they were literally following a path and going back in here. And I am pretty sure that most of all of that is some bedding, grazing, and I mean, just look at that. It's just perfect for, I mean, I got all kinds of shooting lanes there. Perfect for bedding. We got a water source there on the other side. So we've got the camera hung right there. You can see the cable on the back of the tree. I learned this year, put locks on it. Evidently you can't trust other hunters or just anybody out trying to steal stuff. So did some trimming. Here's the camera, and we're facing directly right here. So we're going to be able to see from basically here all the way over. That's a cornfield. This is a path right here. And I just did some trimming to knock some of the brush out of the way. Trim some of the small branches hanging off. That way I'm not setting my camera off all the time from wind. Got another path that goes right here. They'll come across, and right there. This is I think it's going to be a good spot. Like I said, the only difficulty will be the competition. And this is the same area, or the same property area that I was in last year. Literally came out here for rifle season and could literally count the people on my left and right that were sitting next to me in rifle season. So the Orange Army. Right in here, this is where we're going to actually put the blind. I think it'll actually hide in real good right here. I'm going to set it up as soon as the first day of, probably about 2 days before any hunting season. And that's the goal. And right about, actually, probably, I'd say 200 to 300 yards that direction is where we were set up last year in the blind, next to the flowing water. But there's a creek right in here. I went over right through there. You can't see it from all the green right now, but right past these open trees on the other side, there's shrub row. But notice that shrub row is actually a pretty good sized pond. I was sitting there listening to bullfrogs as I was out here chopping these limbs off. But we're all set. So we're going to get packed up. I'm going to head back to the Jeep, and I'll catch you guys up there. Appreciate you coming with me. Well, guys, we're back here at the Jeep. We have got everything in place, so we're hopefully going to be luckier this year. But everything seems to be falling together. You know, the more I do this, the more I learn. The more I learn, the better I get. It's kind of an ongoing cycle, but just, you know, just to be able to hike in, see the nature, hike back out, that to me is awesome. A lot of you guys don't know this, but about 2 years ago, 2.5, I was almost in a wheelchair, barely able to move, and started a new program with my doctor, and immediately started feeling results. Got out there, started moving around, and so that's one of the reasons I'm doing this and telling everybody about what I'm doing, videoing it, putting it out there, because other people who are like me, a little over middle age, overweight, and struggling, just wanted to prove that, you know, it's possible. Everything seems to be falling together like it's supposed to be. I felt younger right now than I have in probably 10-15 years, to tell you the truth. But I really appreciate everybody doing this with me, and for anybody who ever wants to come out and go hunting, like I said, look me up. Until the next time, enjoy your own lives, get out there, have your own adventures, and I'll see you next time on God Be Outdoors. A lot of traffic today. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you soon.